Authors Plus.
My name is Bobbi Menlove. My pen name's Bobbi. It's actually a family nickname. I am a mother of 5 and a grandmother of 2. And so my book is based off of one of my grandchildren, and oops, that's me. Oh, I got into writing by accident because one day my granddaughter was sitting on my lap and I was trying to keep her quiet. We were in church, and so I started off, I just said, once upon a time there was a little girl named Annalise, and then I said, what happened? And so she started talking and telling me, and after we got done with this whole little story that she like filled in the blanks, I thought that is such a cool idea, so I started writing it down, and then from there things just spiraled, and so. Actually, no. My son is autistic, so I went into school for psychology and for children's learning, and so basically I just worked with young kids my whole life, and so writing was not even, it wasn't there, except school papers. This is my first book. Oh yeah, my granddaughter was 2.5 when I started, and she was 4 by the time I got it published. And she's now 6, and I just had a second book published. So mostly putting my mentality into a child's mentality. You know, some of the wording and vernacular I use in the book is actually the way that she speaks, but maintaining that throughout, you know, the stuff that I made up that she didn't actually say was really hard to keep. I'm a 4-year-old, I'm a 3-year-old, or whatever it is. How would they look at this situation? So it was very challenging. Well, the book is called The Daily Adventures of Annalise and Buster, and Buster is her stuffed cat. She got it from her dad, and I mean, since then she's just fallen in love with cats. She has a million of them now, but Buster's still her favorite, and she takes him everywhere, and he looks very well loved. He's a nice little tattered thing, and she plays with him just like she does in the book. You know, he's always a part of her life and part of everything she does. Well, I was thinking mostly of children that, you know, are like just learning to read. It's a little bit harder than like a 3-year-old to read by himself, but parents can read it, and all the kids can equate with it. I really think that there's a lot of kids who have imaginary stuffed animals. They understand, you know, she goes to the zoo, has a sick cat, you know, all of these things that little kids imagine or do or play at. Well, it doesn't really, there's not like any real morals to my stories, so it's not going to make a difference or anything like that, but I'm hoping that it will, like I said, be something that they can equate with, and they'll have fun with it, and they'll say, oh yeah, I've done that, or they'll see something that she's done and say, oh, I might want to do that, that looks fun. For aspiring writers, if you're going to do like nonfiction or even fiction, then I think it's best to draw on what experiences you already have. I know people who they want to write like biographies, those kind of things, which require a lot of interviewing or research, and that's fine if that's something you love, but like I said, it's got to be something that you love to do. Find something that you enjoy. Otherwise, you know, a 2-year process to do one book's got to be a passion of love, and if you don't love it, you're not going to stick with it. If you're going to read the book to your children, I encourage reading to children, especially starting at the age of 2 or 3, because that helps develop their brain, it helps develop their vocabulary, their understanding, and it'll make them further ahead once they start school in all areas. No, it's both. I do think the visual tells a lot about the book. Before I had added all the wording and turned it into a book, I showed the pictures to my granddaughter, and I said, "Tell me what's happening in this picture." And she knew all about it. She's like, "Oh, like on the story of Buster is sick." She says, "Oh, he's sick." And I said, "Okay, what's happening here?" And she's like, "He's at the doctor." So the kids can catch it just from visuals. They don't have to have it read.
Hi, I'm Bobbi Menlove.
I am the author of the book, The Daily Adventures of Annalise and Buster. It's a story for children ages 3 and older. It's about my granddaughter and the adventures that she has every day. I hope that you check it out. It's being sold at Target and Book Baby, and it's just a really great adventurous fun for little kids.